Welcome and good morning, and it's Monday?
It's Monday.
It's Monday, yeah. Welcome back to This Week at the Chamber, giving you the top 4 things you need to know going into this week for the Harrison area. Amy, good morning.
Good morning.
We did not talk about who's going to do each of the 4, so how about you do the first one?
Sure.
Let's talk about MAKO, and then we'll go from there.
MAKO is a conference for chamber people, and so we go each year. This will be my 3rd year to go. How many years have you been?
This would be 5.
Okay.
I think. This would be 4.
Okay, to be 4?
It doesn't matter. We go every year, and it's a really good one. It's always in Branson.
Yes.
And it's always these 4 states.
Yes.
And you want to name them off?
Yeah, it's Missouri, Arkansas, Kansas, and Oklahoma.
How about that? Isn't that a cool name?
Yes.
MAKO, the MAKO Conference. Always good networking, always good ideas, inspiration, a time for us to unplug from the day-to-day here and look and see what's being successful in other communities and see which pieces we might bring back to either enhance our chamber internally or our community externally.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens this year.
Yeah.
I wonder what profound things we will bring back this year.
It's always fun. It's good to get lots of ideas and meet other people that are navigating some of the same day-to-day that we do here.
Certainly. So that happens on Tuesday and Wednesday this week.
Yes.
And then Wednesday afternoon, we have a small group of people with the city and the chamber and the college going to tour Johnson Manufacturing. It's always good for us to go, and see these facilities that are right here in our community, creating jobs, continuing to invest in their facilities and their people. We drive by the buildings all the time, but sometimes we don't know what happens in that building. And we've taken a couple of tours there, but they continue to add machines and acquire different pieces of capital investment. So we're going to go and get an update on Wednesday.
Sounds good.
Yep. How about Wednesday morning? I'll also do Economic Development Committee, and then you bring us home.
Okay.
We also have the regular meeting of the Economic Development Committee talking about the progress, talking about the community's trajectory, the momentum we're feeling, some of the project updates that we should be aware of as a community. And it's always good getting those people in the room.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Friday is going to be our first Friday Entrepreneurship Coffee, and that's going to be Friday, May the 3rd, and we meet at 8 o'clock at a business somewhere, and we hear from a entrepreneur. We've been juggling some options, and so we will be releasing that information soon, and we invite you to join us for these. What we'll probably do is update the caption to include the details, and yeah.
We will, as well as the Facebook event.
Yes.
And some other things. May gets crazy.
Yeah.
All the school things, it seems like everybody plans their events in May. So we will have details for you later. We're starting at 8 a.m. somewhere. It'd almost be like a scavenger hunt trying to find us. But we're going to be talking about entrepreneurship. We're going to be having coffee. And we hope that it's with you.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening this week. We've got a guest today. It's Mayor Jerry Jackson. And our interview, that was at Creekside Community Center. We were there. You'll see whenever we go there, it's the front entrance of what will be that complex. There's the aquatic center and the new courts and the music venue and all of the things happening there. Mayor gives a good brief history and a little bit of the excitement for that, hoping to open at the end of this summer.
I think so.
Maybe early fall.
Yeah.
So enjoy this conversation with Mayor Jackson. All right, welcome back to the Taking Care of Business podcast. I'm here with Mayor Jerry Jackson this morning, and we are at the Creekside Community Center. Mayor, welcome.
Thank you, Wilson. Isn't this cool?
It's super cool. And
super cool.
We were just talking about right before we hit record.
Yeah.
I was talking with Donna, who's behind the camera taking care of us today. And I said, I've seen all the photos, but being in person,
a little different, isn't it?
It's way different. So why don't you tell us a little bit about where we're standing here?
Well, we're here in the main entrance. The front walk will be out there coming up. As you know, this was back in 1951, that was the high school, and the gym was separate over here, and it was open air. It didn't connect. And then the schools in 2000, I believe, connected and made it a school. But today, Doesn't look like a school, does it?
No.
And that was one of our goals. But over here to the left, we've got the Aquatic Center, which has 3 pools, and that should be ready to go in about a month. However, we won't be able to open, and I'll share that here in a minute. Over to the other side, we have the gyms. Down each hallway where all of the rooms were, we have game rooms, we have classrooms, we have stuff for gaming. Gaming's a big deal. I don't get it. I'm sure you do. We have computer labs. We have meeting rooms. We're going to have a golf simulator. This is something that was very important to us. We want to bring in lower income kids and allow them to play golf. Golf builds character, and that'll be wonderful for them and their families. So we've got so much going on here in the rooms, but probably won't be open for about 4 months because we have to have the sprinkler system. Get this, we got to have the sprinkler system working in the pool. We got to make sure the pool don't burn up. So once we get that all in, and that actually is housed over in the 2 new gyms, which are under construction right now, and they'll be about 4 months out, and that's what houses that. So right around the time we go back to school, we're going to open big time.
It's fantastic. I think people are driving by downtown Harrison. Of course, they're detouring around the bridge that's down.
I know, isn't that something?
They're getting a little extra progress updates every day they drive by, taking the detour. And they're looking at the big construction of the new gyms, and everybody's like, okay, well, what's the timeline? What's the update?
Yeah.
And you heard a little bit of that here today.
Yeah. Oh, we hear that all the time, but right now we're hearing it more because we're getting close.
Oh, right.
And it's actually, we've been working on this for 5 years is when we came out with the first. And so now we see the end in sight. And when you see the end in sight, it's exciting. So we're all getting pretty excited right now. We're down here every day, of course. And so this is getting old stuff to us that come in every day. And we've been coming in forever, for 5 years. But people that walk in, and we're not open to the public, and we're not really giving tours because we're not done to where we want people to come in. We want this to be at 100% when people see it for the first time. But when a few of the workers come in that hadn't been here, they are just blown away. Like you this morning. I mean, you just went there in the pool and you just, wow!
For a moment.
I know it.
Right, it's way different being in person.
Yeah.
So it'll be an exciting day when we get the chance to, City Council will get the chance to come tour first, I'd imagine.
Actually, they have not been through yet.
Right, but they will, right?
Yes, absolutely. We sure want the City Council first, and there'll be groups, sponsors. We have sponsors on a lot of rooms that have paid some big money, and we want them to see it as soon as we can. But we really don't want to show it off until we're really, really there.
Mm-hmm. And until then, people can follow the city's Facebook page, the Instagram page. You'll see some photo updates along the way.
Donna's here every day taking new pics. She'll have some today on the pool that you've never seen before, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so there's a lot of certainly momentum happening.
Momentum.
In our area. But I think it feels like there's more construction going on now.
Yeah.
All at once, and there has been in a while.
Yeah. And that's what I told people a year ago when we knew things were coming and we felt things were moving a year ago. I said, wait till 2024. Right. That's when everything's going to be going at once, because we've got a lot more infrastructure projects that's going to start. And so even what you see going on today is probably 70% of what you might see in a couple of months.
Right, and that's city infrastructure. But
city, state.
You look around the community and see, it's the fruits of, you talk about 5 years for this project. Yeah. And multiple other projects. You talk about the housing development at Rock Springs Apartments.
That's right.
The robotics center at North Arkansas College.
That's right. I mean, the list goes on and on. Sure. We're doing a presentation today at Rotary. Oh, great. And so we'll have a list of everything we're sharing. We'd be happy to come to your place.
Oh, yeah, come on.
What is that civic group?
The Lions.
The Lions, one of my favorites, right?
Right. We don't even make you roar.
So. I know it.
You could if you'd like.
Yeah.
Well, thank you certainly for giving us an update. A little bit of a
Absolutely. I don't know how long you want to go, but right behind us is the music venue. We've been really working on that. Got some big groups. We're going to try to get a schedule out for 2025. And even with the conferences, Matt Bell will be involved in that. Chuck Eddington will be booking all the tournaments that'll literally bring thousands of people right to this area from out of town. Those are people with money, and we want to move them to downtown. I know you're involved in a project that's doing a lot about that, and people are really working together, and that is really cool to see, and we're accomplishing a lot because of that.
Right, I agree.
Yeah.
So the gym there, big construction. That's not the music venue though. Right, that's what we need to remind. I've had a lot of people say, so is that the music venue, all of that steel? That's
Yeah, I could see that. No.
It's actually new gyms.
Yeah, those are 2 new gyms, going to give us 5, going to allow us to bring all the big tournaments with regional people. The music venue's the old football field.
Right.
And that's what's really cool.
Right.
We'll have a picture of that on our Facebook page showing it from an aerial, and it's very easy to identify and very cool because we got the track around it. We'll have food trucks out there on the track. We were told the other day, we went to Camdenton to look at a music venue up there, and it's fabulous. They told us because of what we have here at Creekside, we will have bands begging to come here. We'll let them play basketball, we'll let them hit golf balls, possibly a little swim, nighttime, who knows? Who knows?
Well, I certainly have felt blessed to be back in Harrison over the last 5 years, but I think I was reminded of that this weekend. We went on, it was beautiful weather on Sunday afternoon, and my wife and I, we took our son for a walk down at the Creekside Trail, and I brought my bike and rode on some of the things, and I was kind of giving a tour, an informal tour of like, okay, that's the aquatic center, that's where the new gym's gonna be, right here's where the music venue, and it was
pretty
really
cool, wasn't it?
Proud moment for our community. So we're really blessed.
Absolutely.
So thank you for giving us an update today.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for being here, and hopefully we'll do this more often.
And we'll be looking for more updates on the Facebook page.
You betcha. Thank you.
Thanks, Mayor.